On the dawn of August 6, 1945, a bright white cloud rose above Hiroshima, foreshadowing the unprecedented blast that would soon engulf the city. By mid-May 1945, the Pacific War had stretched across islands, with American forces advancing while Japan, el mainland, remained under relentless aerial bombardment. General Lewis Hamilton presented a strategic map emphasizing the impact a single atomic strike could have on ending the Pacific conflict swiftly. President Truman read the final recommendation, weighing the moral weight of deploying the new weapon against the prospect of countless future casualties. At Los Alamos, Oppenheimer outlined the bomb that kill تاني يسير bomb porka أشار يل تاي kill تاني. Lecture at Los Alamos, Oppenheimer outlined the bomb that kill تاني explosion would unleash unprecedented destructive power. Fermi demonstrated the chain AAH reaction prototype, proving that uranium-235 could sustain a rapid, self-propagating explosion necessary for the bomb. Ingrid carefully measured the critical mass of uranium, recording data that confirmed the bomb-bot CAP's design could achieve a supercritical state. Einstein's equation E equals mc squared underscored the scientific breakthrough that transformed mass into the energy released by the bomb. In 1939, Einstein H.E. warning letter urged Roosevelt to fund atomic research, fearing Nazi Germany might develop a similar weapon first. Oak Ridge, a massive uranium enrichment plant, expanded rapidly, turning raw ore into weapons grade material essential for the Hiroshima bomb. Japan military forces continued to fortify island bases, preparing for a desperate defense as Allied air raids intensified. At dawn on August 5, the B-29 carrying Little Boy prepared for takeoff, its payload secured for the mission to Hiroshima. The pilot guided the aircraft to an altitude of 9,000 feet, aligning the bomb HI release point over central Hiroshima. Just minutes before impact, Hiroshima, dead arena streets bustled with commuters, market vendors, and children unaware of the impending devastation. At 8:15 صباحاً AM, Little Boy detonated, releasing a 15-kiloton blast that instantly vaporized everything within a kilometer. U.S. photojournalist captured the unprecedented explosion, his images becoming the world-EA's first visual proof of atomic power. Survivors emerged into a silent radioactive landscape, witnessing shattered homes and a city forever altered by the blast. The shockwave demolished infrastructure, toppling bridges and buildings, while rescue teams struggled amid lingering radiation and fire. On August 9, Toroman announced the bombing, declaring it a necessary step toward ending the war and securing peace. Global headlines erupted as nations grappled with the new reality of atomic warfare, marking a turning point in modern history. At 8:15 in Hiroshima, a blinding flash birthed a mushroom cloud, flattening thousands of buildings and igniting a firestorm across the city. American photographer Ba'Aleh documented the explosion, his lens capturing the towering mushroom and the devastation that unfolded beneath it. Survivor Yamasaki Toshi described a white flash like fire, followed by thunderous sounds as the sky seemed to explode. Hours after the blast, the Japanese consul in Washington issued an urgent statement demanding unconditional surrender from the United States. In Tokyo, senior officials initially rejected the surrender demand, debating the nation's honor and the war's continuation. On August 15, Emperor Hirohito declared Japan's unconditional surrender, ending the war with a historic radio address. Across Europe, newspapers ran stark headlines as nations grappled with the new reality of atomic warfare. Soviet leaders expressed keen interest in nuclear technology, accelerating their own atomic program. General Lewis Hamilton convened a Pentagon briefing, assessing strategic implications and future nuclear policy after Hiroshima devastation. Robert Oppenheimer reflected on the moral weight of the bomb, recalling his famous words about becoming death, the destroyer of worlds. Albert Einstein, who warned of atomic peril, expressed deep sorrow, urging humanity to pursue peace over destructive power. Medical teams in Hiroshima documented unprecedented radiation injuries, laying groundwork for the first clinical studies of atomic exposure. Ingrid Schusinger analyzed early nuclear samples, pioneering techniques that measured radiation levels in survivors' EAE at blood. Enrico Fermi discussed neutron chain reactions, linking laboratory physics to the catastrophic energy unleashed over Hiroshima. In 1996, the UN declared nuclear weapon use a violation of humanity, citing the tragedies of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Today, Hiroshima Melty Peace Park draws millions, honoring victims and promoting a global commitment to nuclear disarmament. Researchers continue studying genetic effects of radiation, building on data first gathered in the city HEA الaftermath. The 1968 Non-Proliferation Treaty, inspired by Hiroshima at-ban horror, bound nations to prevent nuclear weapons spread. Across continents, activists rally, demanding the end of nuclear arsenals, echoing Hiroshima CACA call for peace. From devastation rose a promise to remember, to learn, and to strive for a world free of nuclear terror.